Greetings and welcome back. This is Iris Heath, licensed clinical professional counselor, coming to you today to talk about the 5 a.m. club. Yes, those of you who know me know that this is amazing, that I'm bringing you something about 5 a.m. So I'm really bringing it because I want us to look at our morning routines. So, earlier this week, I brought something about the need to write down our schedules within the last week. And so now I want to, as a continuation for self-care, I want us to look at our morning routines. So I have to tell you, again, this is for educational purposes only. My disclaimer here is I have not read the book. So this is based on a book by Sharma, and I actually was given this information based on a YouTube by Dawn, the Minimal Mom, and she actually takes you through how she does this routine. And so she presented that is based on 20, 20, and 20. So the first 20 minutes is based on a rigorous exercise where you actually have to sweat. The second 20 is based on a meditation and journaling. Meditation can be a form of prayer. And the last 20 is based on a learning, growing. I did find a nice quote from the author, Mr. Sharma. It states, 5 a.m. is the time of least distraction, highest human glory, and greatest peace. So I'd like you to, whether you choose to get up at 5 a.m. or you choose to adjust it to your own normal wake up time, whatever that may be, whether that's 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., I'd like you to consider incorporating these principles because it will help us to bring more balance to or back to our lives. I'm not sure about you, but the pandemic has thrown my routines off, and I'm needing to look at them. So I'm presenting that to those of you who may need to do the same. And so Shelah and I were talking about the need for balance in our lives. And then our pastor brought that as one of his points on Sunday, and we both laughed and shook our heads and thought it was amazing. So I want to present to you, I found a really good article by Adrienne Santos-Longhurst. It was dated 7/1/21. It's in healthline.com. I'll put it in the description for you. And she talked about, which my mind went to that, in the Psalms. King David talks about how he sought the Lord early. And so not only in Psalm 63, but in other Psalms, he talks about it often. Sometimes I've asked Bible teachers, like, is it important for me to get up early and seek the Lord? Keep in mind, we can seek the Lord all day. That's how David sought him. And yet, as we start our day, however long, so if you don't have a whole hour, which Mr. Sharma calls a victory hour, it is good to start our day well and balanced, and to know how we're going into our day, what our to-do list, our 1 to 3 things are for the day. And yet, it doesn't have to be a whole hour. Your schedule may not allow you to do that. Your lifestyle may not allow you to do that. Again, use the principles. If you only have, I'm saying this, so this is not the author, this is Iris. If you only have 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15, if you don't have a whole 20 for each piece, take what you have. I've had to take 30 minutes in the morning to do all of these things. And so if that's what you have and you don't have a whole hour, take that. Make the most of that 30 minutes or whatever it is that you're bringing. So, have you ever heard the early bird gets the worm? Well, that's what this article that Miss Santos-Longhurst talks about. And in addition, she did some really good research, and she talks about how exercising early, how it affects our endorphins, how it helps to reduce stress, anxiety, how it helps us to sleep better. So I'm gonna link or put a note with the information. So please take a moment to look at the article and consider looking at your routine. If this particular routine does not work for you, consider using some of the principles to develop your own. So I hope that this is helpful. Please continue to be encouraged, continue to be blessed, and be well.